We say all means all. Do we really believe that? Do you really believe that 100% of our students are going to learn, grow, and succeed? Do we believe that they can? Do you really believe that all means all? 100% is big, y'all. 100%. And a lot of people will say, you can't set a goal of 100%. There's no way we can achieve 100%. Come on, set a realistic goal, like 80%. 80% would be awesome. 80% would be awesome, right? 80%. So let's set a realistic goal. So let me think about that for a second as I'm asking you to do this. If you have a student, either past, present, or in the future, who is an RISD student, will you please stand? So what I just did for you right there, okay, you can have a seat. What I just did for you right there is I brought a whole new level of belief into the room, because you just brought your kids in the room. You just brought your kids in the room. My kids in the room. You brought your kids in the room, okay? So we brought a whole kind of a level of belief in there. So what I've asked is I've asked 10 of our employees who have their kids in our school district to come up here and participate in a little activity with me. So these are 10 of our employees, and they have their kids, and they go to our school district. And of course, I asked them to bring them with them, because I love when kids come into our lives, okay? And so I'm going to ask them just to participate. They don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to ask them to participate in this activity. Okay, I want you to think about this. All right, I need the adults, if you will, to just leave your students standing there and kind of huddle up behind that group, if you will. Just kind of huddle up back there. This is what I want you to do, okay? So 80% is an awesome goal. You know what I would do if 80% of our third graders could pass third grade reading? So what I'd like for you all to do, huddle up, I have an assignment for you. I would like for you all to decide, this is really easy. I need you all to decide the 2 of your students that are going to fail. Go. Okay, so yeah, that shouldn't take that long. You only have to pick 2. Which 2 of your students are going to fail? No? Okay. All right, so I'm going to make it even easier on them. I'm going to, let's say 90%. 90%. I would do like a Garth Brooks fly across to that balcony if 90% of our 7th graders pass the writing test. I mean, it's 90%. So let's do this. Get back together. You only have to pick 1. Go. Can't do it? Okay, go stand back by your kid. And I'd like to hear from you, parents, why you could not do this very simple assignment of mine to pick the student that would fail.
She's my number 1. She deserves the best education.
His mother and I have invested way too much to let him slip through the cracks.
She's our only child and our only investment, and we have done too much to let her fail at this point.
And we chose this district for a reason.
Toa, you don't give up on me, so I don't give up on you.
There's no way that I could choose for Macy to fail anything. I wouldn't choose for my other daughters, and I can't choose for somebody else's kid.
Because all means all, and I don't want to disappoint one.
Look at this face. Look at him. Certainly don't look at his shirt, Dr. Stone, no offense. He's sporting his Spring Creek Eagles today. Couldn't get him in the can't stop, but this is just one of 39, 40,000, and I think he is the cutest, but you can't tell this no at all.
Because my son lost his confidence last year, and he has so much to offer, and he aspires to be an engineer.
You know, when I was in that huddle, I was convinced of two things. One, I didn't want my son to fail, but I didn't want any of your children to either. And I don't want any of your children or any of the children in the RISD to fail. It's just, failure is not something that you can choose for a child.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all can go. Thank you. Let's give it up for our volunteers for this activity. Yeah. So, you know, all means 100%, and that truly is, you know, 100%. I mean, it's so important, y'all. I put it on the back of the T-shirt. It says 100%. Because this is a new thing that I want you to think about. When we talk about 100%, people will say, well, that's this pie in the sky goal that we can't reach. I want you to think about it this way. This is not a prediction, it's a commitment. 100% is a commitment. It's not a prediction we're talking about a commitment. That our vision statement, that all students will learn, grow, and succeed, that we will achieve that.